watch me while I sleep. Don't require your belief. Offering silence but no relief. Can you scream without a sound? Like the freeze that's coming down. Barren space where nothing grows. A secret place where no one goes.
Get in, losers! We're running away from combat!
Hey. There was a little bit of a runaway today.
We've got to run away.
Oh, hey everybody, welcome. Say hi in the comments.
Hi, losers!
Remember, if you want to put any questions in there for us to get to eventually or immediately, because we like to get off on different things.
Oh, us get off topic?
Never.
Just like I'm never sarcastic.
Those always fun things. But yeah, we had Wednesday Pirates.
Wednesday Pirates decided, you know what? We're going to take you up on this offer. Bye! Last week, Arithia was like, take her down and leave. And they're like, yeah, you know what? That's a good idea, lady. We are going to go. And so she booted him out through a tree, and they were like, oh fuck, this is a tree on Darktoe. This bitch can get to Darktoe.
Yeah, she took them and threw them transport via plants. It's one of those moments that you're very glad that you have a boat in your pocket.
Yup. It's a good boat to have in your pocket. And for the record, the boat does not put you in stasis. You're minimal. You're just mineralized. You're just little bitty people in a little bitty boat. You just don't shake it very hard. There's there is a security that you can't get thrown off the boat into someone's pocket. You are on the boat. Peaches isn't that chaotic. Well, maybe. Anywho, Chimagozis. So they ran away. They went back to Darktoe. They decided to make sure they had everything where they needed to see it. So they were like, okay, cool, we got it. Oh, wait. First, they tried to burn on I'm not going to say his name right all of a sudden. Anansi. They tried to burn his body, and instead it just went boom back onto the little itty bitty boat. And they were all like, well, that's fucked up. Yeah, it would be make it. But then again, then you have no excuse to not visit people you really don't want to visit, but you can't say that to their faces. Anyways, but so they did that. Then they were like, okay, well, we better go fill in the head up people, what happened and why we're back. And so they went to Thola, and God, I've missed Sola's sass. Oh, she's just all like, yeah, you deal with that. Whatever. Yeah, you could say that, but then you have to go the next day, Jackie. Oh, I ran out of spell slots. But then the next day, you got your spell slots back and your ass has to go. It's not fun. And then if you tried to leave the same way you came, they'd be like, I thought you didn't have spell slots. It's not worth the drama. Anywho, Chimagozi. So they told Thola, and Thola was like, okay, cool. I'm going to reach out to the badass, Caliph, and be like, hey, can we figure something out here so we can figure out how to defeat these druids who are causing chaos? We found out from Caliph that the elemental planes are in chaos now as well because of the stupid Varithia idiot. And they're like, okay, fine, whatever. We'll deal with it. And she was like, oh, maybe you should check out the Keeper of the Tomes. And so Thola said that. So Doorman got an upgrade. He got a new name.
Keeper of Tomes and Thresholds.
Yeah, Tomes and Thresholds, which I just thought was funny because I was like, nah, he's Doorman. And they're like, okay, cool, fine. We'll go do that too. And so they found out that they will be staying on their boat. They have the boat. It is now their boat. I really wanted them to show it to Cass because there's something on that boat that no one knows about, but Cass would see immediately. But fine, it's fine. I texted you what it was. I have little things in that boat y'all haven't even discovered yet. It's fine. Peach has put in some security issues. And so they went to the doorman, and he was really happy to talk to someone besides a dragon egg and some books. And they kind of explained, like, what they want to do is they want to alter the moonbeam spell so that it will affect the druids. And they're like, have you ever heard of anything like this? And Zanelor was like, I'm a big giant dork. I've read a book in my free time that talks about this, but this book is kind of weird because it's not from this plane, and I don't really understand all of it, and it's been translated. I knocked my phone. It's been translated to like this and everything. But basically, if you could get like the blood of Berithia or some kind of biological part of her, we could alter this to affect her. And they were like, oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we could do that. And I think they were trying to take bets as to who had to actually go get her blood, because I don't think any of them wanted to. So they did that, and then they were asking him about like certain other books. So he's looking into some wizarding books for some spells, and then he's going to look into some more blood magic books, which they have a ridiculously good library that may or may not have been translated from another plane, the plane of origin, and they may or may not have been transcribed by someone named Kira. Dun, 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 which they don't know who that is, or they have forgotten who that is. It is not Jajal's vampire. That is a Kiri. Just to correct you, I did put it in the notes. I don't know if you saw it. And then, so they're sending a delegate. They have a lot of different like little loops that they can go into. So like they can go send a delegation to Keyleth to like talk to the other druids. They can go to Marquette to talk to Beaten and see about figuring out airships and things like that. They can go back to the Shattered Teeth and work with the one people they found with the water plane as well, because if the planes are in trouble, then the water plane's in trouble. So they might have to go back and talk to that person. What am I forgetting?
It's Beaten.
I said Beaten.
Okay.
That's Beaten. That's in Marquette.
The pirate, the other pirate.
Oh, the other pirate island still they were going to go work with. That's the other one I missed. Okay, so they were going to, like, they haven't decided where they're going on that because we were down, like, a couple of players today, which is fine. It's 'tis the season. And so then they were going to do that. And then they since they completed their objectives, they got to put some points into Darktoe. So now Darktoe has even better weapons. Besides all of them being vicious, now they're, I already forgot the word I was looking for.
Things that are not heavy are counted as finesse.
Yes. If it's not a heavy weapon, it's a finesse weapon, and that will stack on the vicious.
Yes.
So that's just badass, guys. Come on. Because people with less strength now can use bigger weapons almost. So they got that, and then they put a point into their ships, so their ships can now turn on a dime, basically.
Yeah.
Like they need one space to turn.
Yeah.
Which with big ships is ridiculous. And then they did Ancient Darktoe. So they uncovered that there are 3 permanent transportation circles in Darktoe, none of which are powered up right now, but they have to figure out where these 3 go.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, am I missing anything else that they did with their points?
I think that's it.
I think that's all they did right now. So yeah, we finally got a little bit of a look into Darktoe's library, which as Matt described it is enormous. And they found out Peaches is on the island.
Yeah. And they found out teleportation circles too.
I said that. Yeah. You're not listening. Peaches is on the island, at which point Zanelor said, they've heard the rumor of the Blank King being back, but they've only heard a rumor. They don't know where he is, and they don't know anything about how he got there. Yeah. They just heard a rumor that the Plant King may be back.
Yeah, a few sessions ago they heard the rumor, and there's no new information that's come out about that.
Nothing yet, but because really they have no one in the Feywild, so they can't have that information. Yeah. The other thing is Zanelor implied that Peaches wasn't trustworthy. What's up with that? Come on now, just because you guys insighted checked them, and he may or may not have been in jail before doesn't mean anything. Yeah, the Plant King is gonna be real easy to spy with a little 19-year-old girl hanging on him.
Yeah.
For any of you who don't get that reference, please go back and watch like the last half an hour of last night's game. Chaos. Loved it. Is that all I got now? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Everything.
That's everything. Tomorrow, no games. We may do some Baldur's Gate. And then Friday, we are not airing the Friday night game because it's going to be a session 0, but we will be airing the Old Gods.
Yeah. So
and Turkey Day tomorrow, everyone gain a whole bunch of weight because I don't want to be the only one.
Yeah. Hope we all have good meals.
Yeah, good meals, good time. Hope
We're
you
doing
enjoy
the sides on a burger and a bun.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving workers here.
I got nothing else. You got anything? Or do you have any one shots for this weekend planned?
No, I don't think so.
Do you want to tell them what we were discussing for one shots?
Yeah,
I love this.
Yeah,
this is a good idea, guys.
Okay. So because I was realizing when we were going over the map in Wednesday session, that we there's a lot of the world that we've created together in the Bailovers.
Mm-hmm.
We just have no time to explore. Mm-hmm. Like, just campaigns have ignored it because they're like
they have like 12 other things.
Because there's all these other story hooks, and they're like, let's continue. This was totally fine. And so to make some one shots that explore some of these areas and some of these things, like we still have like the brewery that's still going on. Probably it's still in the
Waltzing Matilda. Yeah, that hasn't gotten it. That was like Saturday. Saturday was supposed to check out Hupperduke and never did.
Yeah. And then there's like things like the library in Darktoe. There's various things in Rothold and those things, like even stuff going on with the Cauldron Sea. There's Halcyon things.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little hooks that were never picked up, and we were like, what if we turn this into one shots?
Yeah.
Because the thing is then the one shots are benefiting the main campaign.
Yeah, it's like ways to explore some of these stories that we can kind of reintroduce things to the lore and play out maybe how they impact the lore.
Well, what would be cool too, though, is if we did the one shots. We hadn't talked about this, but I just thought of it. Is we could throw characters from opposite campaigns into a one shot together on their downtime. They went and explored this.
True,
and it could be like we could mesh more of the games twined and everything.
Yeah, it could be like you could take characters.
I love it.
The levering would be the big part.
Well, yeah, we have to figure out the level differences.
But when they went, especially since there's been disasters all over, so you figure out how different places.
I don't know how all these disasters keep happening. Tuesday, what?
Yeah.
But especially because
you think of a lot of things that occur off camera, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're like, oh, like in the interim they've got into here. Well, how'd they get there? And and stuff like that.
But also give them a little bit more, because a lot of people a lot of times people will be like, well, I want to learn about this, but we don't have time to learn about it in game. So it could be like a little bit more of that information gathering too.
Yeah.
And the thing is too is every night has affiliations with other groups in certain ways, and I'm not talking about other nights. I'm talking about Wednesday night has Djal's kittens, so you could play a kitten. Doesn't have to be a cat race, but it could be anyone else. And then Vera's going around and collecting information, so Vera could be on a different night. It's just everyone could. Fabio could come back too.
Or when we talked about that time we went ahead and killed that certain mage.
Yeah. With her mentioning Fabio, they haven't legend lored it, but they did. They may or may not have discovered the name of the planet where Fabio is hanging out. Origin. To the wizard. So we were talking about that stuff to benefit the main campaigns, but be the one-shotty, fun, stupid things we can do.
Yeah.
So that's what we were talking about some one-shots coming up, and we thought that'd be a really cool way to do it. And the thing is too, is because the Blue Rose is so involved with things, that we can be well, they're going to explore this, but they're going to go to an alternate reality to do it, to see that may be ahead or behind in time. We can do all sorts of stuff is what I'm saying.
Right,
yeah. If we
I mean, season enough, there's they would probably be why are you here? How'd you plot hook yourself
Plot hook yourself in.
into this one.
But it'd be a cool way to do one shots.
Yeah.
And to also like benefit other knights on like, you know, helping them get
Oh, yeah.
information they need.
We can get that.
Because the thing I think one of the things which why with all the chaoses, yeah, there's some teen drama
Yeah.
and some trauma. Put trauma in there too, and I'll agree, Jackie.
Yeah. There's another Blue Rose group.
There is another Blue Rose group with Fabio. Yeah, mostly trauma. What was I gonna say? Because my brain just went 15 different places at once. I don't know what I was gonna say. My brain went like 15 different places at once, and I got all excited, and now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Yes, it's a way to connect people to games that they're not necessarily in. That's what it was. Because there's so much chaos going on in all the games. But the thing is like every night has different information about different aspects of different game, like chaos. Like, and like the pirates are working on one thing, but like I think it's Saturday might have more information about certain things that the pirates need, but they don't have that because Saturday's over there doing their thing. And like certain nights have more information than other nights. Like Monday night by far has the most information on the league.
Yeah.
But like that would really benefit like a couple other nights if they had information about the league. You know what I mean? So it's just a real cool way to also like tie in other characters and to make you guys do really ridiculous endings. Yes, we could do a Guild Heroes House. But see, that's like the kind of thing like what we were talking about, because it's kind of like, one, it's a good way to get like people more involved with other nights. You know what I mean? Like to be like, oh, now I'm like invested in what the hell's going on Thursday night, or now I'm invested on what the fuck's going on Wednesday. And what are Tuesday going to screw up this week? You know? Actually, Tuesday's been doing good. I should be nice. They're the red button group.
Yeah, and definitely help me do a few more things with the Blight Shore, since the campaign's no longer exploring that.
Yes.
Because there's a lot that
the thing,
there's a lot of those plot hooks that like were meant to come through and they never got chased.
Right. Well, there's
to
that.
actually start to move.
But there's also like Rotholm is connected to a couple different campaigns without the campaigns knowing it almost. Yeah. So getting people into Rotholm as well too is like a good way to be like, oh.
Yeah, there's like a lot going on with the Cauldron Sea and so doing that stuff.
Yeah, so it's really cool way to like interconnect the Baloverse even more, and also flush it out a little bit more. So it was what we were talking about. Yeah. Tour guide dark. That's cool. Be a tent, excuse me, is like having a little honeymoon and brought home right now recovering. So I was so terrified you guys were gonna gate spell Beatet on Saturday. Like, cause Sayori could do that. Like, and be like, get your ass here and help us. And I was like, Beatet's gonna wind up coming naked, guys. She's kinda on her honeymoon. When they were asking for people to help, and they were like, we're going to pull them. And what? No, it was Tuesday that was going to do that. And I was afraid Tuesday night was going to gate spell her because of Shiny Ken, because he knows her and they've worked with him. Sorry, it was Tuesday night. I was terrified. And I was like, Beatet's on an air. Leave that woman alone. She's scarred. She's got trauma. Just leave her alone. Yeah. So like it's a cool way to get everyone.
There is a Heroes Guild in Roshana run by Tuesday's group.
That is true. We have the Den of Heroes on Tuesday night in Roshana. Is it Roshana?
Yeah. Jorahas is the place, and Roshana is the city.
They have another Heroes Guild. They have two. They've got one in Nicodranus in Lecrae's old house.
No, that one's really heroes.
That's adventurers. That's an adventuring guild. You're right.
What was the adventures? It was for just people who need to get job skills.
Yeah, but they turned it basically into an adventuring guild. A little bit, yeah. Okay, so it's fine. Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on every night, guys. It's ridiculous. It's driving me crazy.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, that's true. It's like when Thursday starts going, I love the world.
I know. Sunday we're starting the agents, yeah.
Yeah, you're starting the agents on Sunday. I just got my pieces, so I gotta fix my machine. I'll try to do that probably Friday so that I can at least get printed things for Sunday. Okay, I got nothing more. I'm really excited about one shots. And I love the idea still though of doing like Jane Austen-esque where like they have to like go into a society and like do it.
Yeah, I was trying to find a few more of those, yeah.
So many ideas. So many good ideas for one shots now, guys. I don't think I got anything else. I'm excited. I don't know. I don't got anything else.
Yeah.
Anyone else got anything else? If anyone knows where I can buy multiple different sizes of boxes that I can ship with, that get real irritating looking.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more
That's all I got,
news
guys.
on all that. So that is, I think, yeah, other than been looking at the Demi-Plane more, which has been a fun little experiment.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to get that. But yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for being in all the games.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. And we'll see y'all next time.
Well, technically it is tomorrow. I could say happy Thanksgiving. It's after midnight.
I know. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all have a good turkey.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Oh, you goodness me.
Well,
Please wait till we're muted.
yeah, you know.
He came to town like a midwinter storm, rode through the fields so handsome and adored. He was passing every woman in town,